This is a big girl. Hey, welcome everybody to Camp Quetico. I'm John Bergsma. Welcome to the show. We're here in beautiful Atikokan region of Ontario, Northwest Ontario. Here are compliments of Camp Quetico and Barry Giles and the crew, Lorraine, our guide. Stay tuned. This is going to be an awesome, awesome smallmouth bass expose. You'll learn a little bit about smallmouth bass and some awesome strike king lures. Oh, this is a big fish, Lorraine.
Awesome.
I mean a big, oh, and there's one with him.
With it.
There's one with him.
Got a nice friend hanging there.
Oh my gosh. This is a slug. Welcome to the show, guys. Camp Quetico on steroids. First stop of the day, Lorraine. Oh my goodness. KVD splash, calm morning, Rocky Point. You almost can't you almost can't get better than that.
John's first one in the morning. Isn't that a beauty?
Hey, we're here with Lorraine from Camp Quetico. This is our second trip out, right, Lorraine?
It is.
This is just a normal 4-pound plus Camp Quetico smallmouth.
Just a little one. Wait till you get a big one. Cotton.
Gosh.
That one just sucked it right down.
Oh, he did.
Yep. He didn't even splash. He just pulled it under.
Oh, there is a monster with it.
Oh.
There is a monster with it. We're going to show you exactly why Camp Quetico is considered one of the best smallmouth destinations in the world. Careful now, Lorraine.
Yeah, he's got it.
Early season, first weekend in June. Here you go, Lorraine.
Yeah, I put mine up by Chase's feet. Another decent bass, right?
Yeah, awesome.
Nothing wrong with this one.
First weekend in June. It's craziness. It's craziness. We've made no more than 5 casts.
So, first warm weather.
Yeah, and that's what it's about right now, I think. Look at that.
How is he wrapped?
You got it?
Yep, I do.
Show that one off, Lorraine. Here we go.
A little smaller than the first one, but still a nice fish.
Beautiful 3-pounder in the sun. Look at the colorations on that. Awesome fish. We're gonna get her back in.
And it had a bigger one with it, huh?
I had a bigger one with it, but we're gonna go back.
The Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Strike King Lures, tie one on. Lose, feel the difference. And Wave Pro, best ride on the water.
Fish, take that. That time.
Got him that time.
Just got to be really persistent, right, John?
Exactly.
That one come after that, what, 5 times?
It's a nice fish, actually. Oh yeah. Hold that up, Lorraine, because that one we worked for. The KVD
Appreciate when they
splash.
finally take it, huh?
Wow, they are pretty, Lorraine. Awesome, awesome
Send
fish.
bigger ones up.
We'll get bigger ones. Just like they want that thing bad right now. And not every fish is big, Lorraine, but man,
But they're fun.
they are nice.
Oh, you son of a gun.
That keeps the fishery healthy.
Oh, for sure. If we didn't have those, we'd never get big ones. All right, how did we do this?
Wow, and he engulfed that thing.
Oh, that's a better one.
Oh,
Getting better, John.
went to a completely different. Guys, when you're fishing, I fished a worm, I couldn't get any bites. Seemed like the fish just quit going. What they really wanted is to be triggered. Triggered, and this boy is triggered. Let me show you that fish and exactly what we're doing here with a squadron jig head, just a rage swimmer. You see, I'll straighten it out for you. Huge, huge Quetico smallie. Just beautiful. Look at the belly on that fish. And I mean, pounded it. We haven't gone 100 yards down this shoreline and we got 3 after going quite a while without getting any, right, Lorraine?
That's right.
And they want to be triggered right now. And so what we're doing is just a rage swimmer. This is a 325. Now I'm not going too big because these fish are still pre-spawn.
There's a whole school of bait fish that just jumped right up there, so something's under them running them.
Right in here?
Right where that little bit of a bubble is sitting on the water there, they jumped and something's under them.
Okay, so we'll try it right here. Oh, got hit. I'm telling you what. Oh, it's a northern.
That's a northern? Oh,
Oh, big smallie though below us.
yep, there's bass followed you right out.
Yep.
So they're running the bait fish up.
So what's happened now is we're in this back bay, and it seems like there's some fish just in this bay. And so I'm just going to make a lot of fan casts in here. I'm probably going to be able to just cast right out in the middle over these rocks and probably just pound fish. Yep, right there's one. Just what I said. These fish are staging out here in the middle of these bays. Look at that, beautiful fish. Oh, and this rage swimmer is doing just what it was meant to do, which is a search bait, total search bait. And I mean, we've been in here for less than 10 minutes and there's quality fish again. Right in the roof of the mouth. Little rage swimmer, 325. Another really, really beautiful, beautiful Camp Quetico smallie. Awesome.
The Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Offshore Tackle, leaders in trolling technology. Trax Tech, the ultimate fishing system. And GARMIN.
Oh, this is a big one.
Oh, I love when they do that.
I said he trucked it. I was wrong. I said it had to be a northern. Nope, it wasn't a
Nope,
northern. It was what we came to Quetico for. Oh my goodness.
The last two have been progressively bigger. Look how
This
broad that one
might
is.
be, oh yeah, this is all of 5 pounds. And oh, look at this, all the way up to my bicep. Yeah, Camp Quetico, Barry Giles, Guy Lorraine, just a whole staff of people there to take care of you and put you on fish. And you know, don't panic if it doesn't happen in the first 2 hours. Lorraine will tell you it hasn't happened in the first 2 hours for us. But as the day went along, things changed. Keep casting, keep being versatile, you'll catch big ones. Hey sportsmen, on today's System Fishing, we're going to talk about the use of our Motor Guide X5. Now today we have the regular foot controlled bow mount, and that's because it's the proper unit to accommodate our GARMIN live scope. As you can see right here, we're out in front of a beaver hut. We're going to take you right in and show you the type of definition you see. Hopefully we'll see a couple of fish cruising on this beaver hut as well. But this has been a major advantage during the filming of this show, because I've got my live scope so that whatever way my arrow is pointing, that's exactly where my live scope is pointing. There's a fish right here. It looks like there's a whole bunch of fry right there. So when I'm casting like I was today with the Rage Swimmer, I would get up on a 3.5, 4 foot gravel flat, and I could do a pan of 100 feet out, and I could say, oh, there's a fish out there. And so I could start casting my Rage Swimmer out there, and bam, a lot of times I'd get a fish. It just gives you, there's a perfect example. We're looking at shore and there's a fish right there on shore. This is a major advantage technology-wise for guys who do casting, guys who do ice fishing, but I do a lot of casting for bass. Muskie fishermen, huge advantage. You can pull right up to a point and you can scope the entire point to see if you see any obvious fish. Huge advantage. You got to check out the GARMIN Live Scope today. When you're trying to target these shallow water fish, the key with these zeros is really just to toss them and let them sink, let them settle, and just twitch them super slow. Fish. Look at them back there. Camp Quetico is loaded with these type of fish. And this is a good one. I'll turn the boat towards you a little, Lorraine.
Didn't get them the first time, but got them this time.
Well, the zero is really
Hey, stay still.
an effective presentation as Lorraine holds up that fish and shows you. That's hook right in the corner of the mouth. Fish is going to be no worse for the wear, right, Lorraine? And that's
Hardly even stuck in there.
Yeah, and that's the key to conservation, you know.
Beauty.
Camp Quetico and this whole region is awesome because of catch and release, right, Lorraine?
Always.
So for today's tackle box, we want to talk about our rod and reel setup for this type of fishing, as well as a couple of our most effective baits. Today, for the whole show for this week at Camp Quetico, I used the Mock Crush Lew's Combo Series. Now this is a really cool rod and reel because it's IM8 technology. It works super good and it's very affordable. Now, when I was pitching both the swimmer and my sinking worm, I was using 20-pound braid with an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. Now, this was my setup for that Rage Swimmer. It was a very simple setup of a white 1/8 ounce squadron jig. Strike King makes a squadron jig, and it works perfectly for what you're doing with a Rage Swimmer. Look at how supple that tail is. That's really the key to the Rage Swimmer, is that it really has an active tail. Now, when we went soft early, we were fishing just a VMC. I'll hold it in the palm, a VMC hook, weedless, 1/16 ounce weight, hooked the Wacky Style Zero. We used white Bama craw, and we also caught some fish on shimmy sticks in Bama craw. It seemed like white or Bama craw were the two most effective colors. This is a great presentation all throughout the year. Try this stuff, I think you'll catch a lot more big smallies.
The Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Crestliner, forged with strength, defined by durability.
Yeah. Yeah, good fish. Oh yeah, Lorraine. The average size is going up.
Definitely. They're just getting much broader in the body.
Oh yeah. Look at the size of these fish. Gosh.
A beauty, another beauty.
These are awesome fish. Right there, just right in the top of the mouth. Bama craw. It's a 0 Bama craw tied in knots. That, my friends, is a beautiful, beautiful Camp Quetico smallie. You know, the experience of coming to Camp Quetico for me is a whole encompassing thing. It starts with a real calming conversation that you have with Barry Giles and Tam at the show. You know, for guys bumping into Barry, Barry's a straight shooting guy. He's a no BS guy. He's gonna tell it to you exactly the way it is. And that's really important when you're booking a trip with an outfitter. When you get here, you're greeted with a great big hug from Tam. She knows who you are. She remembers who you were. She pays attention to all the little things in the dining room that make a difference. Whether you like coffee, whether you want tea, whether you want oatmeal in the morning with berries, she's willing to make the whole thing an inviting circumstance. Barry and the staff of guides, on the other hand, is all over making sure that you're on the fish as much as the weather will allow. And the weather's typically pretty good up here. Another thing Barry's done this last year, invested in a whole new fleet of camp boats. Brand new boats, brand new engines, makes for an awesome, awesome experience along with knowledgeable local guides. And you can go either way. You can have a guided experience or you can just take a boat and go by yourself. No matter which way you go, Barry will give you the right information to put you on the fish.
Just hanging right there. There he goes. Perfection. The net's up by your feet from the last one.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, I forgot.
Yeah, you're right. He's spitting them up.
Spitting up crawdads?
Yeah.
Says that's my breakfast. Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a nice fish.
That's one for you, John. Oh, yes.
Wow.
There, that's
wow.
better. Got to back up.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Camp Quetico, baby. Hey guys, John Bergsman here. I wanted to talk to you just a little about this 1850 Crestliner fish hawk. You know, I love this platform for a boat, especially if you're let's say a young family looking for a great boat that's going to fit both family needs and an aggressive fishing style. Let me show you just a few of the features that I love about this boat the most. Maybe my most favorite feature of any boat I've ever fished out of for Crestliner, it's this flip down bench seating that turns into a casting platform. Right here it is. Flip up, it's a great place to seat. Flip down, it now becomes an awesome casting platform. When you pair the Merc 150 4-stroke with the 1850 Crestliner fish hawk, you have a marriage made in heaven. Adding this cool little feature to make it a family-friendly boat, not just a fishing boat, turns it into a home run no matter what your needs and uses are. Check out the 1850 Crestliner at your local Crestliner Mercury dealer. Right off that rock. There is nothing like a rage swimmer when you are searching. Lorraine,
Yes, sir.
these things catch fish when you're just casting and reeling. Oh yeah, I gotta get into the wind, but he is. Yeah, I just gotta turn and I'll get him.
You get the fish.
Oh, look at that. Rage swimmer, top of the lip. Awesome, awesome Camp Quetico bruiser. Hey, we have had the trip again of a lifetime here at Camp Quetico. Thanks to Barry Giles and Tam, to Lorraine, our guide. You gotta get up here. You gotta experience this world-class smallmouth bass fishing. We'll see you again next week on Fisherman's Digest.
Closed captioning brought to you by Wave Pro. Best ride on the water, online at waveproshock.com.